نشوفها وين؟
So it's Wednesday, May 3rd, beautiful day today. Getting great weather on our trip here. We're hoofing it, well, kind of slowly through the Muslim quarter of the Old City on our way to the Damascus Gate, which goes out into East Jerusalem. This is on the northern end of the Old City, so opposite end of the Western Wall. And we're going to catch a bus this morning into Ramallah, which is the currently the de facto capital of the Palestinian Authority, and until statehood is declared, and then that will almost certainly switch to East Jerusalem, and then of course the end goal is all of Jerusalem, and et cetera. But we'll get into all that. So we're definitely going into the thick of it now. No Israeli Jews are allowed into Ramallah at all. Very, very dangerous anyways if they wanted to go. And so it's even more extreme than Hebron. And so we're definitely doing West Bank today. We're going to spend a night there with a Palestinian family just outside of Ramallah. And then we have an interview scheduled in the morning. So let's have some fun. Damascus Gate, East Jerusalem. And Vernon's still with me? Yeah. On his phone. Smile.
Hey.
Ready to do it?
Ready.
Bus number 18 is the one we want. And there will be a Israeli security checkpoint on the way that could cause delays. And of course we won't be able to film that. There's 18 right there. There's 18. All right, so we're on a Palestinian bus on our way out of East Jerusalem to Ramallah. So what do you think, dude?
Looks good.
Is this what you envisioned for your vacation?
Yeah, it is actually. I mean,
yeah, I know.
Get to see all the sights. Get to see all the sights. Been able to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Noticing the differences between the Jewish side and the Palestinian side, and how they kind of come together and meet in the middle. It's funny, the Jewish quarter it's separated into all those groups, but when you walk through them, you really can't tell which group you're in until you really get down to it and start speaking to the people. So it's about relationships, coming here and talking to the people, and seeing how they feel about it. One of the things to notice is not bulletproof like the last bus we were on.
And why do you think that is?
Well, obviously it's this is Palestinian, and we're going into Palestinian territory, so they're probably not going to be shot at or rocks thrown, whereas in the Israeli buses where you're going in through some Palestinian areas but ending up in an Israeli area, they may have rocks thrown at them and bullets shot. So very different.
Yeah. So Vernon is the right guy to do this trip with. Cool, dude. Good answer. Spirit of adventure. I think this is a security checkpoint, which we're not supposed to be filming, of course. Supposed to be taking pictures, just don't get caught.
We think we're in Ramallah now, so seeing some of the things here. It's pretty interesting coming in. We went through the gate. I believe it was a security gate checkpoint.
Yeah, but no guards there, which was really surprising. There was no check.
No guards. Probably have guards coming back out.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's it. Oh yeah, good point. You're right.
Pizza?
Yeah.
Palestinian pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually a pretty modern city, and from what I read, that economy is improving. There's a construction boom, and there's actually 5-star quote-unquote hotels. So
You think these are it?
maybe 4-star.
4. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I give them. But yeah, I can see a lot of hustle and bustle here, a lot of commerce going on. Yeah, this has to be it.
Billboards.
Yep.
Yeah, so looks.
Cars everywhere, people buying gas. Gas ain't cheap anywhere. So I'm thinking this is the security fence. I'm thinking what the it's got a barbed wire and concrete. What the Palestinians call the separation wall, Israelis call the security fence. And this, of course, is to keep Palestinians from crossing into Israel proper without proper permission. Lots of guard towers at every junction. Oh yeah, there's Israeli flags over there. I'm not even sure what we're seeing here. I mean, we're right in Ramallah. There can't be an Israeli settlement in Ramallah, can there? But there's an Israeli settlement there for sure. There's the flying Israeli flag, so that confirms what I said a moment ago. That was definitely the security fence. Boy, I gotta look at a map because I'm not getting exactly where we are here. That's definitely an Israeli town there. I didn't think they were any this close to Ramallah. Yes, sir.
This building, here.
Well, yeah, which I'm confused about because I thought no Israeli Jews were allowed.
Arab people here,
Yeah,
and the left side, Arab.
but aren't we in Ramallah?
They are Ramallah.
Okay, so there's an Israeli settlement
Yes,
in Ramallah.
No, they live there.
Okay,
Jews live there.
yeah, but it's
Building for them.
it's inside Ramallah though, right? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, interesting. Wow. Oh, there's UNRWA, United Nations Relief and Works Agency. You know those guys. So here's another Palestinian refugee camp. So these are the people who, it says UNRWA right there. These were the people who, in 1948 when the Arab-Israeli War started, these guys all left Israel proper and came here, and they've been in this camp ever since. And you'll remember that I visited one in Bethlehem, so here's another one. It's pretty simple. All run by UNRWA. Oh, there's a Christian church over there.
This is church. This is church.
Yeah, I see the church, yeah.
Pray here.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes, I pray here.
That's your church?
Greek Orthodox Church.
Oh, okay. But
There is another one Latin inside the village.
yeah, but you're a priest at one of the churches, right? You said you're a priest.
Yes,
Eastern Orthodox?
I'm priest. I pray.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, awesome. So lead other...
And make ceremony, marriage.
Yeah.
I like this. A priest, you know.
Oh, priest is great, yeah. I'm
You are
actually...
Catholic?
Huh? No, we're Protestant. Protestant.
Baptist?
No, more evangelical, I'd say, kind of non-denominational, but and I'm a pastor, so kind of like
pastor. Pastor?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
So so see we're
so
see we're brothers. Yeah, we're
Welcome,
together.
welcome,
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you.
You can go down. Yeah.
Oh, we can go here. Okay.
Yeah. You can go. can go alone. Not this shop open
Okay.
after.
Okay.
After one building,
Okay.
the next
Building. Okay.
next building.
Okay.
After the shop,
Okay.
there is two buildings. First one, no.
Okay.
The next.
Okay. Got
At the
it.
right side.
On the right side. Got
Right
it.
side,
Okay.
Abu Isa,
Is it on
Rawda.
this side of the road or this side?
No, alone.
Up there, okay,
Not
got it.
go
Right.
now, first one, next.
Got it. Okay. Good.
Next,
okay. Well, thank you,
okay,
sir. God
Father
bless you.
Andreas, Father
Yes.
Andreas.
Okay. God bless you.
God bless you.
Okay. We'll see you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Understand?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a shop, and
Send
then it's.
our best wishes to Abu Isa.
I will. We will.
Right.
Father Andreas. We
Father
will.
Andreas.
Thank you. I think we found it. Minarets all over. So again, this is a suburb of Ramallah called Jifna, and reportedly, that's where we're staying right there, the building with the red roof. A nice climb here. Working off that pizza from last night.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Yeah, working hard. Wow, nice house. Actually, a little more upscale than I expected. Look at this place. Very nice. So,
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Come early.
yeah, we found our way. We ran into Father Andreas on the bus.
Yeah.
So he told us how to get
yeah,
here,
yeah.
and he sends his regards. So
Hello.
yeah,
Nice to meet you.
yeah. Hi, Rawda. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to
Yeah,
meet
pleasure. Beautiful home. Virgin Mary. Go figure. I assumed these guys were Muslim, but apparently not. Hi, how are you? Yeah, Ryan. Nice to meet you. Yeah, this is Vernon.
Hello. What's your name?
Hanna.
Hannah? Yeah. Hannah.
Johnny.
Johnny.
Like or Jonah, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like the Old Testament prophet.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
Rania.
Rania. Okay, Ryan. Nice to meet you. Hi. What's her name?
Hi, Lulu.
Lulu. Yeah. What a doll.
Lulu.
Oh, she's so sweet.
You like to drink something, maybe tea, juice, or you see the rooms?
A little bit of juice would be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Upstairs.
So you're not persecuted here then as a Christian in a.
No, not is. We are not. No one is secure here. There is no security. It's safe here. No problem. We don't kill each other, or there's even with the Israeli. Sometimes they come to arrest people, but we don't have attacks and like this as in the second Intifada, 2000.
Yeah, in year 2000.
2000 was violent one. It was hard.
Thank you.
Even in the between here to Ramallah, we cannot go by our car. Not just we, all the Palestinians. You have to go by taxi, to go out, to walk 2 kilo, to check your identity, to walk, and then to have other taxi to go to Ramallah. You change to taxi, walk 2 kilo, and instead of 5 kilo to go to Ramallah, you need all this procedure. And you change your plan. Even the children was in the school in Ramallah, so cannot go daily to walk. They are in the kindergarten in this time. So I have to change the school for them to bring them here in Jifna. Because sometimes even it's not allowed to walk, and you have to walk to come back. We need them to come back to the home. We have to walk through under the trees. And when they saw people in the field, they start to shoot. So many times we feel I will lose my children, I will lose my life. Then we change the school. Yeah. And then it was really hard. You cannot go, you cannot come, and so on.
And I missed, I'm sorry, who was doing the shooting?
Israeli, yes.
Israelis are shooting at you guys, okay.
Yeah, they shoot us because we don't have anything with us.
Yeah, and is it the settlers that are
They
shooting or
no,
the
the army,
IDF?
soldier, with
The
the
soldiers,
tanks,
okay.
yeah. And
And-
the 2000
and-
2000 was the second Intifada, was hard one, violent one.
Right.
Yeah, and then they make it 5 years, imagine, from 2000 to 2005. And when they start the separation wall, they take out this checkpoint or these tanks out, and then we can go to Ramallah by our car. Oh, we are happy. We go to Ramallah by our car. Imagine they play with our psychology. And then when we awoke, we say, oh, we have the separation wall. Then the present a little bigger. We can go to Ramallah, we can go to Nablus, we can go to Jericho, but not Jerusalem, not Tel Aviv, not traveling. Then it's mean. They put us in a circle, and then we have just to make round ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, and this is mean. And it's not if you kill me, you need to kill me by gun. Daily they kill us. For me, I feel it now more difficult than when we have the tanks. Yeah, no, because no water, you cannot move. This is I feel daily. I kill daily. They kill my soul. You know? So no need to use gun to kill us.
Why do you think the Israelis are doing what they're doing? Why are they doing this? Why they put the wall up? And I mean, is it because they're scared on their side that the Palestinians are?
They say security issue, but even the wall is not security. If you want to go, you can climb the wall. You go. There is other way to enter Israel. They say security. I think Israel is above the law. This is what I can say. Israel is above the law. They can do what they want under the name of security. The settlement. We have fence, we have wall, we have... Why? They are afraid from us. They are afraid because they steal the land. If it's their land, they don't afraid, they don't make this surrounded, yeah? You want sugar?
Interesting.
No.
Oh no, I'm good.
No.
It's delicious. Yeah, mint tea, right?
Mint tea.
Very good.
Tea with mint, yes.
That's very good. Thank you so much. So how do you feel about Israelis in general, like Israeli Jews? I know it's different, like the Muslims and the Jews, but I'm wondering the Palestinian Christians. How do you feel toward the
I think
Jews?
As a Christian, as minority, even my personal view, I feel we have pressure from all the sides. What it means, first, we feel pressure, still we are under occupation. We have peace by name. If we cannot go to work with them, if we cannot go to Israel or to Jerusalem, if we cannot move or like this, it means we are tied. Then it means we have pressure. We need our freedom. We want to live as a nation. And this is Muslim Christian together. But at least also we suffer from this. This is the first big problem we have. The second one, we have some difficulties or pressure from the Muslim. Not because they are bad, we don't fight each other. We are our neighbor, we visit them, but we have pressure from the culture, from the traditional. And if there is a wedding, women alone and men alone. If you want to visit, if my husband wants to check hand, they say like this, it's not allowed to check hand for the women. So this is, you cannot feel that just what you want to make round, to look to you like this. So traditional things is make you also pressure. The other pressure I feel it from Christian abroad.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, all the Christian abroad. I blame them. They have to do something. If they want me to stay in the Holy Land, they have to do something for us. Christian in general, and especially the churches.
How so? Tell me what that.
How? You know, we are the migration. The majority is immigration.
Yeah.
What it means? You have to open your eyes and mind and heart. Why the Christian leave? Yeah. Strategy kill us. Is the occupation everything? And there is not much work, and there is not much fun. We want to have a good future, good education, good environment for our children.
Yeah.
So at least we don't say, oh please, I don't have money, give me money. No, we need chances, opportunities. We need projects, we need to work. You have to be creativity in this country. If you are not creativity, you cannot live. So for us, okay, I found out, I saw a big fashion all over the world when I was traveling. I like the idea. And I open it my house, and also I have message behind it because I want to exchange with the experience, and I want to change the image, and I want them to see how the family live. So this is take and give, but also this is the only business what we have. If we have a guest, we have the money. If we don't have, we don't have the money.
So Vernon and I are Christians. We go to a church in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. So we're involved with our church heavily in the other churches in the communities, and then of course there's outreaches all the way to international programs. What can the Christian churches in America do to help the Palestinian Christians?
No, that's what I tell you, that we need just people to come. We need projects here. If there's projects that I can work, the neighbor work, if we have projects that we are work and we have the salary to have a good life, then we continue. You want us to stay in the Holy Land and Holy Land, you come to visit and go on. Money, there is a money. A lot of money come to the West Bank. But where's the money goes? Because we are the minority, it goes to the majority. I know that you as even a Christian or churches or you work as human right issue, human to human. Also, I like to be human to human. For that, when you send the money, you say human to human, it's mean for all the Palestinians. But also take care, open your eyes, that also the minority, okay, give all, but take care more for this minority to have a little
And that's
bit
not
of
being
life.
specified. It's just sort of
You
like
know?
money thrown at Palestine in general, and not. And are there any Christian programs that are focused specifically on the Palestinian Christians, the minority?
No, I don't know. There's no programs.
Not that you know.
So do people know? Do you tell people that you're a Christian, or can you tell
Tell
people
where? Here?
anywhere in Ramallah?
They know just because of the way you dress and your hair, right? They
They
probably
know
know.
already. Yes.
They just like when they look at me, they know I'm an American.
So do they try to push their customs on you? I know that you said like when you go to a wedding, but if you do a wedding, do they expect you to have the people separated also?
No, they don't interfere.
Okay,
We
okay.
hope in the future will not interfere. And they don't interfere to have this car.
Mm-hmm.
If it's coming like this, I'm immigration also. I want to leave. I cannot stay.
Immigrant. Okay.
And what we know that as I'm sure you do too is Sharia law. Once Palestinian statehood is declared and takes place, do you think that the Palestinian state might slowly transfer into Sharia law, or it becomes harder for Christians to remain here, or
I don't know if
have
it's
freedom?
still.
Like maybe, like you say, Palestinian statehood is the answer to your freedom, but maybe not. Maybe once it's a Palestinian state, maybe
It's
your freedom
depends
will
who
be
will
worse.
be responsible.
What's that?
Who will be responsible? The government. If it's Mr. Abbas, what we have now, Fatah movement.
Yeah.
I think till now it's okay, no problem. But if Hamas take it, maybe we have.
And isn't Hamas in Ramallah now?
No, Hamas was in Gaza.
Gaza
I think
City.
were
They
now.
control Gaza
But
right
now they make
Peace, right.
together. So.
Well, that just happened like last
And
week.
then the last week, and then they
Yeah.
were making new parliament, new governments. So from both, from here and
Yeah, just something about the last week. Fatah and Hamas now
They
have
have
formed a
this,
coalition. So Hamas is
And
going to
Israel,
start
she
that
don't
out.
like it. She wanted to be always divide. So Israel, they don't
Who?
like this.
Oh, the Israelis. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, and also, I mean, Americans too, because they're saying that's one of the reasons that the peace talks are just over. You know, once Fatah, joined forces with Hamas, now everyone's saying there's no chance. Peace talks are dead. And in fact, the U.S. government specifically said, if Fatah forms a coalition government with Hamas, then we're done. We're not going to deal with Abbas, anymore. So, with the peace talk situation, that now maybe violence will start up again. Or?
I think maybe in the future it will be not easy. It will be maybe more problems. Because also it's they make also America and Israel, they make more pressure on Abbas. What he has to do, and he give everything. If nothing happened, he will make his rising. And if he make his rising, there is no
Uprising?
Rising, it's mean finish. You don't want to continue as before.
Okay. Yeah.
And if there is no
resign. Yeah.
If he's resign and there is no government or no president like this, then we will fight together. There is no rules.
Well, because we know what happened.
And then maybe Israeli come back to control us and like this. I don't know.
Yeah.
So do you think that I know one of the big things that the Israeli camp wanted was that they wanted acknowledgement that Israel was a Jewish state. Is that what's your opinion of that?
Israel is a Jewish state.
Yes.
Not meaning that no
because
Palestinians
the
can live
Bible,
there.
because of the Bible, they say the land of God choose them like this. There is also this human rights people or Shekinahs or this Orthodox Jew.
Yeah.
They believe we have problem with this, Special resettlement, they are like this. But with the people itself, we don't have problem.
Mm-hmm.
So you get along fine.
We can live together. We can work together.
Yeah, you get along fine with
Before
Israelis,
we
Israeli
go to
Jews.
Tel Aviv in the night.
Yeah.
We can move in our car, and so we live together.
Yeah, we notice that like on the level of just people. We see the Palestinian Muslims getting along, on a personal level with Israeli Jews, Palestinian Christians getting along with the Palestinian Muslims, getting along with the Jews. So yeah, so I mean, on the human level, people are people and mostly good. But then you get to the level of government and things get. But speaking of that, that's a great question, and I want to get your thoughts on this. So we know that when the Israelis say that they want Israel to be recognized as a Jewish state, and that sounds racist and apartheid and all that. But the reason for that, of course, is because of the Holocaust, because of 2,000 years of not having a place to live.
But what the Holocaust? What has happened with them in the Holocaust? It's happened with us. Why all the people stand with Israel and emotional with them? And even till now, Germany, they pay the taxes for this, or they pay for this. And the Israelis do the same. When the British mandate give them the land, they come and they kick people and they kill people. Deir Yassin and Kafar Qasim, they kill all the people, even pregnant, even children. So the same they do. Why we are the suffering, we are the killer, or we are the dangerous, and they do the same.
They're doing the same thing to you guys, yeah.
Yeah, and nobody talk about it.
Yeah.
And still we are the dangerous, we are the terrorists. It's really injustice. I feel it too much for us, this.
Yeah, yeah. And now I know that when the Israelis say a Jewish state, they don't mean that no Palestinians are allowed there. They, like even now in the Knesset, the Israeli government, that there's a lot of Palestinians, in the office there, and they live, throughout all of Israel. They go to the schools, they work in the hospitals. But my understanding is that a Palestinian state, and even like the U.S., the peace plan that President Obama has been working on, that so even the U.S. is in favor of this idea that a Palestinian state would not allow any Jews. That the term that the Israelis use is Judenrein, which is the word used up in Germany. So what do you think about that? I mean, a Palestinian state where not one Jew is allowed to, because that's true in Gaza right now. No Jews can even go there.
No, I think who people I know, or most of the Palestinian, they don't have problem to be one state or two state. No problem. But as I say, we need the equal opportunities. We can visit them, visit us, work together. Even we can make a good business with them in all the Arabic world.
But do you think it's right that in a Palestinian state that no Jew would even be allowed to live there? How do you feel about that?
To be no Jew, not we mean Jew, it's me, Israeli. There is a good people. Why we have to put even from both sides? It should be the good people who want to work for the state.
Whether in Palestine or
Palestine or in Israel. Why?
Yeah.
Maybe okay, we put one from Hamas, one from the Jew, but it will be one, and all it will be democratic. Then we say stop.
Yeah.
And not to be many Hamas or many Jew, this Orthodox people. And then,
we had to run with those.
And then they decide, and the other they accept it like this. They go to the meeting. No, we don't need this then. It will be fighting again.
Yeah. Is there really a solution to this? Do you really foresee in the do you really see in the near future peace and everyone happy and everyone getting along? And
I don't think so. Never we have to forget the hope, but it seems it will be no more problem in the future.
That's the conclusion I'm coming to too. You know what I think? I think when Jesus comes back, it'll all be okay.
Yeah.
Jesus has to come back.